Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Let's Make Moves Miami and previewing the projected top 64 and top 8 bracket. Obviously, this is another super stacked major tournament that's going to be happening this Saturday and Sunday. We got some super big names there. Obviously, the number 1 seed, as you can see, is Acola. He's actually attending this tournament. I don't know if he might be the only Japanese player actually attending this tournament. I think he's still in town because of the Ludwig Invitational, and he decided that he's going to go to Let's Make Moves, so obviously he's the number 1 seed here, but he is not without competition. We actually have Riddles here. Obviously you can see Tweak, Dark Wizzy, who's been on a tear lately. He's getting those placements back up to what he was pre-COVID era. We'll see how well the Mario can do against some of these tough matchups. Onin is obviously here. Cosmos has been doing a lot better recently. He's getting second at some of these top invitationals. He got second at the Odyssey. We'll see how he can continue to use his. He's been using Corrin a lot more. Cola's obviously been doing great. A lot of really strong people here. Obviously, Apollo Kage. I'm really excited to see his Snake, to see if he can actually get through some of these tough opponents. But then, obviously, the losers bracket. Projected losers bracket. Anathema. I'm surprised they have Anathema going up and losing to Tweak. I actually think Anathema could go a lot farther than this. Anathema has shown that he has the ability to be really good, so I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't lose and stays into it and gets into winners top 8. Obviously their projected top 8 was Tweak, Mudace, Zomba, Cosmos on the loser side, and in winners they have Acola, Riddles, Onin, and Cola. I wouldn't be surprised either if Riddles loses to Tweak. I know Tweak said that he's been working a lot on the Kazuya matchup, especially after he almost lost to Mkleo. He kind of, the less that we watched with him going against Riddles or going against Kazuyas in general, Tweak always seems to have a game where he kind of dominates. Then he goes in a little too much, or he loses control of his pacing, and he ends up losing the set. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's worked on Diddy Kong or another character a lot more against Kazuya. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Dark Wizzy beat Tweak or lose to Goblin. There's just a lot of these top 64 matches that I think could go either way, depending on who's playing, how well each person is playing. Like right here we got Rivers versus Onin. Rivers, I would expect to go Diddy Kong in this matchup. I don't see him going Chrom anytime soon against Steve. I would assume that would be one of Steve's best matchups to actually abuse Chrom's recovery. But then we go into top 8 where we see obviously Acola's projected to win. I wouldn't be surprised if Riddles could beat Acola, but Acola could go on a tear again and show how dominant he is against anybody that's not Leo. Tweak, I could see Mudace going farther than Tweak, getting into this losers finals. I could even see Mudace winning the event if he's just playing out of his mind. Pretty much anybody in this top 8, I would say, can win the event. I would say, honestly, for the hardest person to win this event, I would say it would be Cola, just because of the pure matchups that he's going to have to go through. I think he can definitely do it, but having to go against Acola and possibly Onin in losers, and then against Riddles, who he has a recent history. He just beat Kazuya with Roy, but overall, that matchup is not very good, and I don't think Riddles was playing at his peak. So if Riddles has practiced the Roy matchup a little bit more, especially since he'll be back in his favor again, I wouldn't be surprised if Cola loses to Riddles or any of these players. But obviously any of these top 8s could go either way. Who do you guys think is going to win Let's Make Moves Miami, and who do you guys want to go the farthest? Personally, one of my favorite picks to go far is Dark Wizzy. I think the Mario is progressing really well in this meta. He's finally showing out again and going to these events, and I think he'll maybe get even to pre-COVID placements when he was a top 10 player in the world. But what do you guys think? As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm excited for this tournament, and I will see you guys next time.